said I was going to do a live where I read you some of my poetry. So, this right here is specifically from my book, The Silly Things We Talked About. So, starting off, and I've read this one before, but I'm just going through random poems. This one here is called The Archer, and it is one that I wrote years before um, I was even ready to make this book. I think I read it. No, I wrote this one 2015 maybe? 2015, 2014, May. No, probably definitely before 2016. So it was sitting there for a while. So why did it do that? I don't want you. I want to go back to where I was. Okay. So, the archer. She walked through the forest, her head held high. Her dark hair flows with the spirit of the wind. The leaves dance around her feet, welcoming their protector. A gift, or perhaps a curse, that the earth has bestowed upon her. The tears she is to dry, the laughs she is to create, weighs heavy on her shoulders. Her body is flames made of hopes and passions. Her eyes are suns that burn with the dreams and desires. And when those she loves are facing their darkest days, she will rip them out of her head and freely hand them over, just so their day is a little brighter. She will tear off her limbs made of flames of courage, so they may have the strength to go on. She will never tell them, never correct their ignorance to the fact that all this is slowly making the flames die out. On the outside, she is the archer, strong and brave. She is the protector, the one who puts all others above herself. Outside, she is the archer. Inside, she is ashes. So that was one of my absolute favorite ones to write. And like I said, it's been a little while since it was a little while ago that I wrote that one. This one, I want to say I wrote about 2016, maybe 2017. It definitely um, was after 2015. I know that. Um, Most of these I'm going by the place that I wrote them in. So, oh, we get six people. Hello to the six people. No, I don't want you. Oh my god. Okay, get down so I can read this. So this one here is called a liquid fire. I offered you my hand to pull you to the shore, but you decided you'd rather drown. And I stood there watching helplessly as the waves kidnapped the girl I used to know. I saw her splashing, trying to catch her breath, but still never screaming for help. I guess the waters in one's soul can become so frigid they numb the voice. A storm of heartache and anger rained hatred over the girl who used to believe in angels and thought she could be a rock star. I'm sorry there were monsters I could not kill for her. Monsters I pretended were loving because the truth tore me from the inside out. And I know I made it worse when I tried to convince myself that they had halos, but we all know the truth was they just hit their horns well. And I can blame it on a bad day at work or the weather, but the truth is I swim on my own burning lake a little more now that she is gone. Perhaps because Perhaps it is because I want to know how it feels to die while you're still breathing. I never thought that was possible until I heard you speak with your living voice while I watched the girl inside you decay. And I want you to remember that when you say I didn't love you, that writing that I'm writing this so I don't have to swallow liquid fire to forget your absence. And we have 3 people now. Just reminding everybody that these poems are from my book, The Silly Things We Talked About. Sorry, my mouth is going dry here. And The Silly Things We Talked About, it is available on Amazon and Ko-fi. It has both poetry and artwork in it, so little doodles that I've done and some pictures I've taken if you're interested in that. So you might be able to see my little doodle here. Um, this one is more of a lighthearted one, and I really enjoyed writing this one. And this one is called Sailboat. So, sorry. 7 a.m. He munches on an off-brand cereal. It's 10 minutes of mommy this and mommy that. The occasional I love you, all between the crunches. He finishes cereal and I comb his hair. I see him smile and it brings me back to a life that I nearly forgotten. Every time I get lost in a sea of I'm not good enough, he builds me a little sailboat. Built with you're the best and you look pretty today, mommy. All in his own language. Though the sailboat is small, it is sturdy and strong. It may rock with the waves, but it never tips, and together we sail to the land of make-believe. The one with towel-caped superheroes and cardboard rocket ships. The one with friendly dragons and singing dandelions. There no one calls them reeds. They are the sons of fields. The dark is not to be feared, but a time to visit your friend the moon. The stars sing us soft lullabies as we drift back to morning on our sturdy little sailboat. But yeah, that is that one there. Trying to figure out where I was. Sorry, guys. A little short poem here. Lovable furballs, fluffy cuddle buddies, purr purr fluffy friends. So that's a little silly one that I wrote. There are 2 cats there. So yeah, this one is pretty random. But I really had fun making and putting this book together. So I'll read you the next one. And this one is called My Thoughts Are a Desert. My dreams are doomed to live up in a cloud. Thoughts are a desert with no chance of rain. To be a perfect robot, I was proud, so long as everyone else had no pain. Tell me why despair has lasted this long. Will I ever find a sense of relief? When can I stop pretending to be strong? Memories of a happy girl bring much grief. Please tell me all of this pain will end soon. I don't think I can take it anymore. Behind my eyes is a vast place of doom. Hope is a ship that cannot reach the shore. I know I've done everything I could. Still, I hold on to hope for something good. Got 1 like. Hopefully, the one person that gave me the 1 like would be interested in checking out my poetry book, again called The Silly Things We Talked About. I keep on saying I don't know these shadows, but that's my short story collection. Somewhere down there. Let's see, which one am I going to read next? I'm live reading my poetry.
Trying to wait to come out here.
Deciding on which one I want to read next. I think I find some of my haikus in here.
Your what?
My haikus.
Your haikus.
My haikus.
Here. You get a sticker.
I got a sticker.
I didn't turn the light on, did
I don't think so. No, I think I had it on. Hello. I'm reading my poetry. Going to see which one I want to read next. Okay. Maybe I will read The Places That Shape Us. All the places we've been hold all the memories of the things that shaped the people we became. We became family. We became friends. We became shoulders for teary eyes and worried minds to rest on. We became voices that joined in on laughter, walks in the park, were small adventures. We discovered who we were inside at flea markets and coffee shops. We found that thing that was so us. All the places we go will be the places where we grow more as family, grow more as friends, create more memories that bring laughter, that bring tears. There will be new things to learn, new things to explore, new things to try. I can't wait to grow, to go and to grow. So this one here is called My Goddess Prayer. I ask you, dear mother, please make me wise and knowledgeable, like when they call you Athena and Sarasvati. Make me independent and protective of what's mine and what I love, like when they call you Artemis, Sekhmet, Kali. Make me creative, like when they call you Kiridwen. Make me hopeful and adventurous, like the maiden. Make me patient like the mother. Make me wise like the crone. Mother, make me in the image of you. Try to get to some ones that I have not read a whole lot of. Here is some Diamante poetry. So we got water, cool, calm, rushing, flowing, sparkling, burning, glowing, roaring, hot, burn, fire. Let's see, what is this one? Okay. That one I've read a few times. See, here's some of the pictures that'll be in the book. The ocean, little me. I think I actually have a recording of that on my YouTube somewhere. Drowning in last night's thoughts, trying to get through the day. I look for that which gives me hope. They do. Oh, here are some like limericks for you. There once was a llama who was so full of drama, so full of herself. She had nothing but mirrors on her shelf. A crack in one made her cry to her mama. Dean was a bean. To become something delicious was his dream. He was turned into coffee. It was flavored with toffee. His greatness was smelled, tasted, and seen. And of course, gotta have a cup of coffee there. This one is called I Should Have Tried Harder. I miss you. You may not believe me, but I promise that it's true. I think about you often, especially in certain places I go, especially in certain places and certain things I do. Maybe I should have listened more. Perhaps it seems I only criticize. I should have tried harder. I should have shown more that I care. I should have reached out to you, wrote a letter, or tried every number to call you. I should have tried. I didn't do well enough. That's the conclusion I've come to. I guess I didn't try hard enough, or maybe I just ran out of the right words to say. Maybe I didn't use enough of the words I had. I should have tried harder. We get to 3 people. Or we had 3 people. Okay. So I shall read probably a few more. Trying to find random ones that I want to read. Oh, here's a fun one. Touch the moon. There are some people who are content with the sky being their limit, not me. I'd rather touch the moon. I'm not waiting. I'm not awaiting some paradise that I'll only see once my body is beneath the dirt. I want to wake up early just to hear the birds singing. I want to watch the sky turn purple before the night. I want to stop at random places I've never been before just because I saw it on the way to my destination. I want life to be my destination. I want to drink coffee in every state. I want to see ancient roots of the world. I want to write poetry and horror novels in the same year. I want to love looking at a painting I put my heart into, even if it wasn't that talented. Even if I wasn't that talented. I want to write a song even though I can't sing to save my life. The sky can be your limit, but I'd rather touch the moon. So this is like a acrostic one. Playful, ultra best friend, proud to be at your side, by your side. Proud to protect, yearning for fresh air. So that makes the word puppy. Let's see. Maybe I will read one or two more. Let's see. Give you guys a little glimpse of things here. Uh, Spirit. Pretty kitty sitting on my lap. He once was a little furball. He wants all your attention, so full of energy. Here's my pretty kitty Spirit. Fur as white as snow, sapphire eyes, playful purrs, meow, cat. And there's Nate's. Always positive attitude, a smile will lighten up your day. He is very creative. He is so full of life, really loves rabbits. He loves robots. Nathaniel, happy son. Like I said, these poems, they are just pretty random. That's when we were in California. Those are the mountains over there. Trying to find a good one. I mean, I like all of them because I wrote them, but trying to find like really good ones to read to you guys that are like my absolute favorites. So, this one is called For Just a Moment. The sky is golden for just a moment. There is no sadness for just a moment. There is no worry for just a moment. There is no dreading tomorrow. For just a moment, there is no responsibility for anything other than our own peace and happiness. For just a moment, no one and nothing can take away our smiles. For just a moment, we can enjoy what we have instead of hurting from what we need. This will be what we remember when things look hopeless, even if it was for just a moment. Let's see. Oh, I can move my little thing right there. That's cool. What are you? Okay. That's interesting. I don't do these screencasts very often. I paused it. Okay. Now I have it unpaused. No, I don't want to. Okay. Why is it doing that? Where is my oh, no, there I am. Okay. I am back now. Like I said, I was reading you guys my poems. Let's get back to it. Okay. I'm still working out the screencast kind of thing, so I don't even know how all of this works, so hopefully I'm doing this right. But I think I will read you guys one more, and that is the very first um, one here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll read you a couple more. I'll read you Bear Tree. Bear Tree looking down at me. Do you miss your leaves? Do you ever feel empty? Do you have days you miss the tree you used to be? Do you ever have days you feel like you'll never have your leaves again? I'll be your friend if you want me to. I know how it feels to feel empty, to have days where you're not whole. It's okay to be pieces sometimes. Puzzles are fun sometimes. We'll piece each other together. The picture will be beautiful. Sometimes I write just things like that, And I'll write things like, be like the snail. Be like the snail, I tell myself. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Do not rush life. You know you worry. I know you worry that time will run out for you to do all that you dreamed of doing. But do not rush so much as to miss out on the things you did not consider to be dreams and opportunities. Do not be so quick to move and miss out on the memories and the joy of being created and the joy being created now. Be like the snail, slowly live in the moment. Alrighty, and then let's get let's see. Oh, here's some of my, I guess you would call them haikus and stuff. Hope, or somewhat similar in structure. Hope and hopelessness, a kind soul in a cruel world, strong are the gentle. And that is like a kind of daisy picture thing I did. Eyes slowly open, mountains are beautiful, a new adventure begins. Fuzzy bumblebee buzzing around the flower bed, flowers are your friends. Goddess of water moves the river gracefully, guiding her children. And then this one I've read a couple times, but I shall read it here because it was one of my absolute favorites to write. There is a drawing that I did um, some time ago. It's a little doodle that I was doing when I was talking on the phone to somebody. I did it on a box actually, um, but yeah, and I thought it just fit for this one for reasons. Anyways, this one is called Seasoned Friends. Okay, so I don't know why this one was cut off, but it goes. Somebody once told me sometimes people are meant to be seasoned friends. Here for a short time, maybe here for a reason, gone when their job or the purpose is done. Were you a seasoned friend? Were you only meant to be in my life for a moment? If so, why were you so cruel as to make me think the moment would last forever? Sometimes in the middle of the day, I'll think of all the silly things we talked about, like those conversations we had about all the things we hope to do someday. I'll think about all the secrets we trusted each other with. But all the secrets we trusted each other with. Sometimes in the early morning when I have a cup of coffee, I'll think about how we would talk of music and current events, how we would laugh at how ridiculous things could be, or spend hours conversing about their beauty and importance. Sometimes when the sky is gray, and I look up waiting for the rain to wash away this empty feeling. I'll wonder what you'd say if you were here. Rainbows seem a little more transparent now, as if they fade more and more with the happy memories associated with them. And if seasons run every year, then I hold on to a hopeful thought that I won't miss your season. So yeah, feel free to let me know what you thought. I don't know how comments work on the screencast for live, but you can always come back. Um, I also have a whole playlist of poetry that you can check out. And once again, The Silly Things We Talked About by S.E. Dickinson is the book with all these poems and these pictures in. So, as I hope you enjoyed my poetry reading, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.